Hello, Miss Pena. Thank you for coming in today. I appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule to meet with me today.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for meeting with me.
Yes, today we're going to be going over Emily's scores that she received on the 3rd grade Iowa Achievement Test, which was taken on December 5th of 2008.
Okay.
I'm going to cover just a few particular areas on the report so you get a better understanding of the test, of the test.
Okay, well, I'm wondering what exactly is an achievement test and why is it called the Iowa test?
The Iowa Achievement Test is a national standardized test that meets our state's requirements. Mm-hmm. It measures learning in a specific subject area like reading or arithmetic in contrast to an IQ test.
Oh, okay, I see.
The test results are broken down in norm referenced information at the top and the criterion referenced information here at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The norm referenced information shows how the scores compare with other students that took the same test in a norm group of like students. It is broken down into subtests such as reading, language, math, social studies, and science, with the composite scores down here at the bottom.
Okay.
I will go over scores from a few areas so you can better understand how to read this report. We can start by looking at the standard scores. The standard scores range from 170 to 204, with the average of 185 for 3rd graders. And as you can see right here, Emily scored 198 in reading comprehension.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so if we refer back to the bell curve, here's the bell curve. This is just an easier visual representation, so you can see that she's actually above average over here.
Oh, great. Wow, she did very well.
Yes, she did. Is there anything that you all do at home that promotes the reading comprehension?
Well, Emily likes to read a lot on her own time. Whenever she's done with the story, she comes back and tells me the characters in the story and what exactly happened.
Oh, okay. That's excellent. I encourage you to continue to be involved in her reading. Before we move on, do you have any questions?
Let's see. Over this up here?
Yes, this part up here.
Yes, what does GE stand for? What does it mean?
That's a good question. The GE stands for Grade Equivalent Score. This just indicates the grade level and the month in which Emily fell under.
Okay.
For example, if we go back to reading comprehension up here, Emily scored a 4.6, which is a 4th grade level in the 6th month of the year.
Okay. So what does this mean? Is Emily ready to move on to the 4th grade?
Although Emily did a great job on the test, the grade equivalent score means that a 4th grader scored the same on the 3rd grade Iowa test. I wouldn't pay too much attention to this column because personally I don't believe it's the best scoring method. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it does now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, the next column shows the national Stanine scores. These scores are based on dividing normal distribution into 9 parts.
Okay.
Going back to the reading comprehension score up here, Emily got a 7 up here. If you look at the bell curve up here, it's divided into 3 parts, ranging from low, middle, and high. The low is 1 through 3, the middle is 4 through 6, and then the higher is 7 through 9, which Emily ranked over here in the higher side, which gives her, for reading comprehension, the higher part. The last column that we will go over in the norm reference section is called the national percentile. These scores compare Emily's scores with those of other students.
Okay.
For example, a reading comprehension score of 79 means that Emily performed better than 79% of the students in the norm group or in the 79th percentile.
Oh, okay. So what does this line represent?
The band, this is the band here. It shows the average of all the overall scores for the subtest. Do you have any other questions concerning the norm referenced information?
No, it seems like you have clearly explained everything so far.
Great. We can move on to the criterion reference information here at the bottom. This section provides detailed information about the skills in each subtest.
Okay.
The number of items for each skill, the number attempted, the percent correct for the student, and the percent correct for students in 3rd grade in the nation are all reported here.
Okay.
So if we look under spelling here, and if we focus on correct spelling, we can see that there was 4 questions. And we do encourage the students to try and attempt to answer all the questions, which you can see that Emily did here, and she got 4 out of 4, which ranked her at 100 percentile. And you can also see here that the nation's score was 74%.
Okay, I see.
Would you like to look down the list and see if there's any other subtest areas you don't understand?
Let's see. Oh, she does pretty well.
Yeah, she did very well.
Oh, wow. What about this right here?
The writing conventions. It does look like she had some difficulty in this area. She answered all 5 of the questions, but unfortunately, she was only able to get 1 correct.
Is there anything that we can do at home to help Emily in this area?
It looks like this area proved to be difficult to many, with the nation score standing at 53%.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry too much. Emily overall is doing very well. But if you would like, at home, you can maybe correct her words if they're mispronounced. And perhaps if you're in the car or have some free time, maybe y'all can play a game and have her finish your sentences or vice versa.
Okay. Sounds good.
But if you look over here at history, Emily did exceptionally well on this part of the test. The national percent for history was only 64%. There was a total of 5 questions, and she answered all of them correct, so she got 100%.
Oh, wow. That's great to hear. Her father will be pleased to hear that when I report her scores back to him.
Do you have any other questions concerning Emily's scores on the Iowa test results?
No. I feel well informed about how Emily did on the test.
Okay, good. Now, keep in mind that this is just a snapshot of Emily as a student. But I will be happy to provide you with the report.
Okay.
This report. Yes, this report, and along with the bell curve handout, and then her samples from her portfolio here, so you can see how her classwork compares to her test scores.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at any time. You can contact me, and have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you so much.